Hey, what's up, fellow YouTubers, fellow toy nuts, and toy collectors, and comic book lovers? This is Odie, and welcome to my channel. So, something I've been wanting to do for the longest time, one of my greatest passions have always been is, I just said at the end, a comic book. I'm a comic book collector. Been doing it for 28 years, I believe, and started in 1984, I want to say. And yeah, I love comics. I have stopped a couple times, but never for more than I think maybe 6, 7, 8 months. And I've only done that twice in my life. So again, this is something I have been wanting to do for a long time. I still don't have the perfect setup. Believe it or not, this is the kitchen, but you could probably notice that it was either a kitchen or living room or something like that, or family room, whatever not. But the kitchen seems to obviously be the most spacious, has a lot of light. I have a light here to my right. I have the, it's like a tri-light thing there. And obviously I have a little bit of sunlight, so it's still sunny out. So I figured, this will be the best place. Yeah, I mean, this is pretty much how it's, I think, always gonna look. Couple things that you'll always see me do is obviously I'll be sitting here showing you some comics. And one thing I won't do for too long is, I have Old Glory in back of me. It is, I think, very impolite to have a hide on. I always, my father was a Marine, or is a Marine, I should say. And so, you never have a hat in the kitchen table, first of all. And, having it, even if it's in back of you, it's still, disrespectful. And I truly believe that. But anyway, I do like to show off my hats. I, do want to share those with you. A couple of my passions. So a couple things that you'll see in these videos. And I am really, really, really going to try to do these once a week. There's only 2-3 times this year going forward, because it is June. We're in June 10th. In 2 weeks, I'm leaving to Florida for a week, so obviously I'm going to miss that Comic Book Wednesday. So that's one. I might miss a comic book week if it's one of my kids' birthdays, and maybe the holidays like Christmas or something like that. But other than that, another thing you'll always see is shirt. You'll never see the same shirt ever again. So one time, and I'll show it off every time I do a video. I have white right now, well over 170 t-shirts. Some of them are very, very nicely well worn. Some of them are brand spanking new, and so I can't wait to share those with you, as it's all pop culture related. The only pop culture related, some people would say he is, but he isn't, is I do have a huge collection of Michael Jordan t-shirts also. But yeah, so you'll see the hats may repeat here and there, because I only have maybe like 25, 26, 27 hats or something like that, and only like 15 are pop culture related, and then the rest are my home team, Boston, obviously, because that's where I'm from. So yeah, but the t-shirt, I'm wearing Bizarro today. You'll never see it again, ever. There's only 52 weeks in a year. Obviously, I'm starting at this halfway point of the year. So even this same time next year, which is only 52 videos in terms of just comic books, I've only gone to a third. Now, between now and then, I'm sure I'll buy another 50, 60 shirts in the next year or so. So yeah, you'll never see the same shirt again, which is kind of cool. Hats, like I said, they'll repeat. So again, this is my introduction video. I'm not really going to show any comics here. I'm just kind of like going to talk about what I'm planning on doing and how I'm going to share this passion of mine with you. So again, like I said, 28 years, been doing it for a long time. So this is my run from the past 3 weeks. No bull, 3 weeks. Again, this is June 10th. 3 weeks ago, I decided I'm going to start doing this. But I started a brand new job, and so I really couldn't even start that because I'm not used to my sleeping pattern. Now I'm kind of getting used to it. I wake up every day at 3:30 in the morning, other than my 2 days off, which is Tuesdays and Wednesdays. And Wednesdays is comic book day, so that's awesome. So that's how I get my comics in time now. And so far, I haven't missed for 4 weeks. So the first week that I got them, I hadn't really thought about it. And then the second week, I said, you know what? I'm going to start doing comics. So obviously 4 weeks ago, those comics, they got shelved and they're already in all the comic book boxes. So I'm not going to bring those out and show them to you. So everything I'm going to show you is practically old. But yeah, so this is from 3 weeks already worth of comics. So that I do buy heavily. This here is actually full collections. So obviously that doesn't kind of really count because they didn't come out. You know, this is a full collection. So instead of buying a trade, I would rather get originals. So even if I put those to the side, this is my 3 weeks worth of books and stuff like that. There's people that collect a lot more than that, so this isn't really a big thing. But yeah, it's my 3 weeks, and you know, comics can be very expensive. What is it? Not even 20 books equals like $45. That's after discount and whatever not. So they are pricey. But yeah, so we'll talk about comics. And I thought this was an awesome jumping point, only for the fact that a lot of number ones have come out. Captain America, Thunderbolts. I like the Thunderbolts. They're kind of like the equivalent of the Suicide Squad, you know. Speaking of Suicide Squad, we have all the Rebirth books. We're now into Civil War 2, so I thought it was an awesome jumping off point. And once in a while, I might throw in a retro on an old book that I might have or something like that. And that'll be like on an off week. Maybe in between the week, I'll grab a comic book and I'll kind of talk about it. Now, if you're asking why would you want to watch me over anybody else, I don't know. It's just my opinion, different content. I know there's a lot of great established reviewers out there. And I'm not per se reviewing, I just kind of really want to talk about them. So, I mean, I guess it's kind of like a review, what I thought about the book, and then obviously in terms of comments, you guys can, chime in, which is always great. Whether you liked the video, you hated it, it doesn't matter. It's an opinion, so I welcome them. If you're wondering about the other stuff that I used to do, a lot of it won't stop. But again, I know it's been really slow, and I think I kind of jumped off because I'm a little tired right now. It's like 7:30 at night, almost 8 o'clock. And but anyway, yeah. So my job, I wake up at 3:30 in the morning, and right now I'm doing like 12, 13-hour days, and then my commute is an hour to get there and an hour to come back. But Boston traffic, Route 93. If anybody's from Massachusetts, Route 93 is the hell. Is the hell of highways. I hate 93. Of all things that I love about Boston, Route 93 is the worst route in this state. So if you ever come to visit, do not take Route 93. Take the scenic route. Go through the Back Bay, downtown, North End, South End, whatever. Just don't do 93. Even though there's a lot of lights and stuff like that, and a lot of potholes, because we're known for potholes. but yeah. So this new job makes me wake up very early, and so until just recent, this is week number 5, that I'm getting a little bit used to it. And so it's not too bad. So again, comics come out on Wednesday. I won't do that same day. I know there's a lot of people that wake up, grab their books, and read them, and they can talk about them that day. I won't be able to. So I think Friday nights, no later than Saturday night, is when you're gonna see a video from me. And then that gives me time to read them, rest, do what I gotta do. Today on a Friday, for example, when I'm shooting this video, it's perfect because our schedules are kind of set, so I really don't have to wake up at 3. I wake up at maybe 7 o'clock in the morning. I'm in my first store by no later than 11, and it seems to be a really fast day. And so, I don't feel too like uncomfortable. I took a nice shower. I feel, refreshed, and so I'm able to do this. Excuse me. So anyway, if you're wondering about the other stuff, I'll still keep doing Power Rangers. Whenever I get them, and I know I haven't done one in a long time, but that's because I really haven't been collecting this new season. Even though I keep seeing them in stores, I'm like, I want to grab it, but I haven't. I'm still gonna do toy hauls, especially like Hot Wheels and stuff like that. So that won't stop. Hot Wheels is a cool, it's a cool collectible thing that anybody can do because it's so cheap, right? So you go to the store, and right now my local Stop and Shops, which is our supermarkets here in the East Coast. If anybody's from the East Coast, you might know it. Obviously, if you're like Jersey, Connecticut, and whatever, New York. And so anyway, they're at 88 cents. So I'm like grabbing as much as I can in terms of that. And so it's pretty cool. Again, a passion that I've been doing since I've been doing since '99. So not as long as comics, but long enough anyway, right? Like 16, 17 years at this point. So that's been since '99. The Power Rangers I've only been doing for 5 years, but I love Power Rangers. Will I ever show you Transformer again? Even though that was always my big thing, even though it wasn't my thing for you folks to watch, It was always my biggest thing. Fortunately or unfortunately, I sold most of my collection. The only thing I kept were my Optimus Primes. I'm very just disillusioned with the whole Transformers. Yes, I know it's geared towards children, but it's changed so much. They're so hollow now, so cheap. I just really don't like them anymore. But when I see Optimus Prime, I still grab them, whether it's kind of crappy looking or not. So that really hasn't changed in terms of just Optimus. Masterpieces are great, and obviously third parties are always real cool. So if I ever get one, yeah, I'll show it to you guys. In terms of just weird videos, in terms of just action figures and stuff like that, I might show you something here and there. Or even video games. Now, video games is something that I had started a few months ago, but I had said to you guys in one of the last videos that as of April, May, I would not be buying video games because I would really wanted to cut down because I went nuts. From Black Friday till March 31st, I gathered 198 video games. It was pretty crazy, and I have like 17 consoles. So that's where I'm at with that. I have a kind of quick video that I show you some of my consoles and stuff like that. But yeah, so I mean, again, this is kind of more of an introduction. Just wanted to show you what I had gathered for the past 3 weeks. The whole t-shirt thing that you'll never see this t-shirt again in a video. And yeah, just kind of give you an update of what I'm gonna be showing you guys going forward. Because again, the new job is awesome, where I never get home any later than 6 in the afternoon, so I'll never ever have to come home late. And obviously, I have my Tuesdays and Wednesdays off, and Wednesdays is comic book day. So yeah, so that's pretty much it on this video here. And so the next 3 videos that you'll see, I'm gonna kind of crunch them real quick because I want to get through these. I have them sectioned off as of what week one portion was, which is huge. Then the last week, and then this week. And obviously in the annotations, quotes, whatever, you'll see the dates of whatever week that was, and then all the videos will be in parts. So, or maybe actually I'll do it in weeks, just like I do my toy hauls, where I say 2016 week whatever, and then it'll be the maybe on the side of it it'll have the week of the comics, and I might write DC or Rebirth or something like that. But yeah, guys, that's it. I hope hope even if it's only 5 of you, even if it's only 5 or 6 of you, I hope you enjoy my content, and hopefully if you like this, then yeah, you'll share it and more people watch, and that'll be great because I really want to just share my passion with you guys. Because like I've always said, this is the best place to kind of take your collection of whatever it is and share it with thousands, hundreds of thousands, not millions of you. I'm not quite there yet, but yeah, so I just want to share. It's a great way to archive, because even if you get rid of something, you can always go back and be like, oh, I remember when I used to have that. That's really cool. So yeah, that's basically it. So again, guys, thank you so much. Hope you will enjoy my upcoming videos, and again, I'm gonna crunch them real quick, and but yeah, we'll kind of go from there. I'm not used to doing this, so that's why I keep looking all over the place. If you're wondering, eventually I'll get a little bit more used to it, be a little bit more professional. But we don't have to be professional, right? Because this is YouTube, and we can have fun. So as always, guys, thank you so much. Peace. Later. See you next time.